What is up, YouTube land? We are here to finish off Metroid Zero Mission.
Like I said last time I went and just replenished my missiles, I just went back to one of those hand things.
So, usually I'm coming home straight from work to do LPs because we normally do on Fridays, but today is a Wednesday. So Trev's done with work.
Yeah, and of course it's like post-holiday rush, and today was awful, so I'm like exhausted.
And it's crazy because the last 2 days were like bad, but not awful. So now I'm like, why is Wednesday crazier than... Mondays usually at the store are actually pretty crazy. But I don't get it. Oh, so my question is, why did you stop, like, the video 1 minute before finishing the game? Like,
yeah,
you're about to finish the game.
I just didn't feel like finishing Mother Brain. I don't know why. I'm too epic for Mother Brain. Also, I hate this fight.
Oh, do you have to use,
You don't have to use super missiles. You do have to use missiles, but super missiles do an ungodly amount of damage in this game.
Makes sense. I like the view. I like how Mother Brain looks.
Yeah, she looks cool.
I even remember from watching videos of the original, I was like, man, Mother Brain is more of like an annoyance than anything.
Yeah, it's like the fight is just the environment. Just,
yeah. I'm trying to think of other battles that reminds me of. Where it's like you're not necessarily against the thing, you're against the... You know what? A lot of Bowser battles are like that now that I think about it.
Bowser's a good one.
He'll, like, use lava. He's not strong himself, but he'll, like, I'll send you flying away, or send lava to you. I believe the final boss from Blood Will Tell on the PS2 is like that. But, I mean, I don't... unless you watched our videos of it, which you should, because it's a really good playthrough.
Yeah, Blood Will Tell is a cool game. It's unfortunate that it's, like, entirely forgotten nowadays.
Yep.
I mean, it was never remembered.
Well, you know the funny thing is when people... Because, you know, we've said this tons of times, when people try to come into the store and, like, be all cool, like, I know things. And they'll always be like, oh, yeah, Kuon. Oh, yeah, Ruler Rose. They never say that about Blood Will Tell.
Yeah, if someone talked to me about, like, Samurai Western on PS2, or Blood Will Tell, or, like, Sakura Wars, I'd be like, you're cool.
Yeah.
You're not a tryhard.
I would even accept, like, because I'm a horror person. Whee!
Oh no, what's happening?
We didn't beat the game! So when people say Haunting Ground or Clock Tower 3, I'm like, plebs. If they came to me and was like, Echo Night Beyond, I'd be like, bruh.
Well, that's good. Samus got away.
It's all over.
Rip.
Was that literally Frieza? Just sending a huge beam into space?
Yeah, it literally was Frieza. I mean, it was...
Stupid Saiyan
It was just some space pirate off screen, just...
Oh, luckily she landed on... Oh!
Thank you, Sakamoto, for this game.
The timing of my escape couldn't have been worse. I was attacked by space pirates and left nearly defenseless, stripped of my power suit. Nice. All I had for protection was my rather useless emergency pistol. Infiltrating the space pirate mothership so armed may have been foolish, but I had no choice.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot of Zero Suit
Could I survive long enough to escape?
stuff. And this section is... I want to say that it sucks, and I kind of do hate it. It's not terrible in terms of like a 2D like stealth section. It's like it's competent. It's still Metroid like mechanics. It's just I don't want to play Zero Suit Samus. I want to play Samus.
Yeah. Pure 2D stealth.
If this was like Splinter Cell GBA, I'd be like, yeah, this is cool. I don't want it in Metroid.
Pure. I don't. Not a lot of games do pure 2D stealth. Even like Metal Gear Solid in the Game Boy Color is like a top-down kind of look, you know?
And this is a really weird section. I don't know why Sakamoto felt it was necessary to add it. It's not like the worst. It does kind of make the game worse. I mean, just look how huge this place is. I
think he just wanted to add more to the game.
Yeah, but it's like you could have made Zebus way bigger instead of adding this garbage area. The last area is basically, it's both the space pirate mothership, and then it's also connected to a huge Chozo ruins, which sounds cool, The problem is that it's so huge and samey, and like you're just.
Do you think he wanted to our favorite phrase, divert expectations?
I guess so.
And just literally be like, well,
I don't think I can get past this guy without him noticing you.
is there any chance of actually beating them, or does it literally? Oh, it only freezes them.
Yeah, it only freezes them.
What I was gonna say earlier is it's really, really, really lucky that Samus landed on a planet with breathable oxygen.
It's also very convenient that Zebes is literally the world where she was trained by the Chozo. How convenient is that? I also think you can't get past this. I might be wrong about that one, I'm not sure.
Good music, though. Oh, I was about to say, you're lucky they can't climb, but they can climb, boy.
They can climb and crawl and follow you.
Is this... I still have watched zero about Dread. Is this kind of what Dread's like?
It's more... Dread has the Emmy zones, but they're much more piecemeal than this, which is like a huge section.
Okay.
So, Dread has more stealth, probably overall, but they intersperse it with you being, like, still being Samus and not nerfing your entire moveset.
What hypothetically would happen if you jumped up and was seen? Would it just be, like, game over? Would you have to, like, run around and go back into the room again?
There's no, like, game over state. You have to evade the space pirates. If they don't see you for 20 seconds or something, then the alert phase will go away.
Okay.
If you can't do that, you're just going to die.
Eventually, yeah.
The space pirates, when you don't have any of the power suits, do one exact energy tank.
Oh.
So you can only take, like... I mean, I collected 9 and I can only take 10 hits, so...
I'm not the one playing this, but I like the idea of this.
Yeah, I hesitate to call this bad. It's just I don't want to play it in a Metroid game, which I think people can understand where I'm coming from with that.
Good lord.
Classic spotlights.
Oh my gosh. I want to say Mega Man X4 is what that reminds me of.
Yeah, X4 has it.
X4.
X2 also. Hold on, it's close.
I remember X4 because you have to go through the stage quickly.
Yeah, X2 also has it. But there it was fun. In this, it's okay.
That's right. We're an X2 family, all right. What would you do if someone like legitimately was like, I like Mega Man X blank more than X1?
Well,
I mean, what if someone came to you with an opinion? Like, opinions can be opinions, but sometimes, like, it's just
I could accept that for anything other than X7. If you're just doing X7, you're just being contrarian. Even X6, I can be like, if they explained it being like, I like how broken it is and how fun it is to break, I'd be like, okay, makes sense, I guess.
Rip. X6 kind of really sucked. I mean, I didn't play it. You played it during the Let's Play, but even that's the one with the final boss where Sigma was like a samurai warrior, right? Or no, he was a giant head. I think in that one. No, he was a giant floating thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a giant floating thing.
Sucked.
I should have mapped reset to my controller, just so I can redo that area. Get out of here. Leave me... Okay, just kill me.
Free!
I could brute force it, but whatever.
Sammy!
I almost did that room correctly, but I literally messed up on the final jump.
I always like games when they like give you that choice. They're like continue or not, and it's just like so funny. It's like continue. I would just turn off the system if I didn't want to play anymore. You know what I mean? It's like no, but return me to the main menu because I want to watch the main menu again. It's almost like if you ever had to do an automated phone call, and like at the end of whatever you're answering, like a survey or whatever, it's like goodbye, and it just hangs up on you, and you're like, oh, I see. I didn't like you either. Voice on the phone. I don't know, this is pretty cool. I figure not knowing where to go would be pretty lame. But they have it tight, like the timing is tight, and I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's designed well. That's why I hesitate to call this section bad. It's just, I don't want to play it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, most of my, like, critique of this game is just, like, I don't like Metroid 1's layout. I don't like how they retrofit the newer upgrades to this game pretty clumsily, and it feels like they really should have just, like, left it out entirely. Other than that, it's just, like, I don't know. They added a whole bunch of this game. I mean, this area is huge. But
yeah.
They could have put those resources to anything else, and I would have liked it better.
So speaking of, not really remakes, but like harkening back to original material, we watched the new Matrix movie last night, and it was honestly pretty decent. There were definitely critiques.
Is it at least better than 2 and 3?
Yeah, it's definitely the second best in the series. I mean, the main problem I had with it, and this is not spoilers, it like, not only does it reference the original Matrix, like, a lot, but it literally shows, like, a lot of,
I kind of wanted to brief force this anyway, because this part sucks.
It literally shows a ton of, oh, he's still able to make it? That's so mean.
It's, like, so perfect.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Space Pirate would have saw me anyway.
Yeah.
Does it know I'm here? Yeah, it does.
I guess I put it there as a screw you. Can he get up there? Yeah, he obviously can. I'm dumb. Guess she disappeared. Anyway.
I'm so glad that... No!
What?
I, like, waited until, like, the last second.
Just as I said he was dumb, he was actually the smartest.
I never saw him do that before.
Really? Only during LPs.
Okay, I think he's... Okay, good.
So anyway, the major thing that I disliked about it was they like literally referenced Matrix 1 so much. It was a sequel, but it was also like, what if it was fake, you know, kind of thing. And the worst part was that they showed constant clips, like actual clips from like the first one.
That sucks.
And
that's like really trying to be liked.
And the thing is, like, when you do that, because I enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable movie. Like, it ended kind of quick. Like, it's 2.5 hours long, and the ending left a lot to be desired. But all the characters were awesome, except for Keanu Reeves, who, like, is the worst actor of all time. Like, he is...
I mean, he just doesn't try.
Truly awful. I mean, he's such a likable guy. And, like, everyone likes him, and that's super awesome. I mean, you could be, like, Jack Nicholson, an awful human being, but a great actor, you know? Or you could be Keanu Reeves, a great person, but an awful actor. Whatever. But everyone else is great. It was just like the entire time when they were showing all these like Matrix 1 scenes. You know what that made me think, Trev? I would rather be watching Matrix 1.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not what you should really go for. Like, I get what they were going for, but it literally just made me go, I should stop this and watch Matrix 1, which I think, like, most people would say is, like, near perfect. It's just incredible. Even now, like, you think it would be something that, like, aged very poorly, but it really didn't.
Man, these space pirates will not leave me alone.
Yeah, seriously. So anyway, that's
I'm just trying to figure out, like, well, probably just gonna die.
Nice. That's my review. It's on HBO Max for free if you want to watch it. And it's, I enjoyed it. Oh.
Problem is, I can't even jump up there because those are breakaway blocks. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I hate this part.
Oh, you can't go there if it's...
Yeah. How was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know he wasn't supposed... He's gonna see me.
It did not look like it should do that at all. Dude, you know who you just turned in for you turned into for 3 seconds? How was I supposed to know that? You were Darkside Phil for 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's a good comparison to make.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Is he still mildly popular?
He still exists and he's still alive and he still streams somehow.
Good for him.
I'm pretty sure he's like literally addicted to like phone games and he's in debt because of that. I think that's not a joke.
I don't mean to laugh at that, but it is pretty funny. Well, do you know what I do when I play phone games? I just
spend money.
I just stop. Like, when you get to the point where it's like, spend money, guy, I'm like, nah. Even Roblox, I play Roblox with Ferris a lot, and there's some games I really much enjoy on there, but I just refuse to spend any money on it.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, what a king. Oh, that's unfair. You wouldn't have been there.
I swear all the hiding spots just aren't... I don't know. Of course this would happen during LPs. Alright, so just gotta be patient. Gotta be patient until he definitely leaves for sure. Is he just gonna do this?
Oh my god.
How?
Unbelievable.
Will this work?
So
gotta figure out if he's alright. He wasn't even looking. I don't understand what this didn't. I played this section today, this morning, and it did not. Of course, thank you, dog. First of all, he wouldn't patrol this area. I don't know why he is coming back in and out. Just gotta time it perfectly.
Oh.
That was literally so close. Why is it so close?
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Alright, I guess I just gotta... Oh yeah, there's a save point right here. That would have saved a lot of time.
Do you like how, a lot of the...
I don't know why that save point is hidden, but that's...
Yeah, that is weird. Do you like how a lot of people from, like, the quote-unquote early internet, by that I mean the early social media internet phase, are, like, barely hanging on, if that makes sense? Like, Angry Video Game Nerd, what's his name? The critical... No, what's his name? Nostalgia Critic, Irate Gamer, they're all just, like, they exist. But, like... all the people that used to watch them that are like my age are like generally like
yeah, they're not attracting new audiences.
Right.
That's the problem, and you can't. Okay, you can't. I don't know. Just if you have the same audience forever, they're gonna grow up and become disinterested.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is. Now that AVGN has, like... is, like... a dad and balding and stuff. Him being like, poo. I'm like... just something about it. And, like, there's no possible way, because of how Zoomers are and, like, how little attention span they have, there's just no possible way that they would ever draw anyone else in. Like, I can't imagine a 13-year-old, you know, tuning into someone like that and being like, hey, remember Transformers from the 80s? Remember that show? We're gonna talk about it. What do Zoomers like anyway?
Fortnite.
Do they? Anymore? I don't even know. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is really cool. I really like this. This is exactly the same problem I had last time, and I don't know why.
Just hide at that spot.
I guess that does just work.
That's unbelievable.
We're done, I think, though.
Nice.
Thank God.
What was the space pirate carrying away?
Power bombs.
What a jerk. Ooh, cutscene.
Oh, the Chozo training ground.
Who are the Chozo again?
They're the bird people that raised Samus. That's young Samus. But conveniently, when Samus's parents got killed by Ridley when she was 3, the Chozo found her and raised her on Zebes, aka this world. What a world for Mother Brain to pick.
Uh-oh. Is it a boss fight?
It's not,
Doppelganger?
not really a boss fight. You just have to shoot it when it turns into that symbol. But it gets more complicated as it goes on, except not really.
I kind of like this.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just that it's unfortunate that this game is like, I don't know, it has dialogue, but like all the dialogue is so pointless and worthless when they could be explaining the Chozo and giving more lore there instead of being all symbolism.
So if this is Metroid Zero Mission, and assuming that you could just go into it, you know, without playing ones in the past.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the lore matters. It just it's nice to have.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, I have no idea what's going, like, why you're fighting this thing as a non-Metroid fan, you know?
This thing's being a piece of crap. Okay, finally. Anyway, what's happening is that, of course you gotta get one more ass shot before Zero Suit is, done for. But anyway, Samus gets her second power suit, which is more advanced than the first one, and this is the one that is her go-to for the rest of the series.
So
you get all of the later upgrades that like Super Metroid introduced all right now. So you get Space Jump, you get Gravity Suit, you get Plasma Beam. The unfortunate thing is, as cool as this moment is, they like barely... I mean, the game is like 90% done now.
Oh, that's a shame.
So like, you get all these cool upgrades, and unless you're going for 100%, which they do make you use all this stuff.
Can you go back to
Yeah, so the reason why I don't like 100% in this game is that it makes you backtrack the entire game again. So instead of like how Metroid Fusion worked was you were given one last tour of the bottle ship or whatever it's called, and designed it in a way where you can go through all the sectors before going to the top of the ship again. And it's pretty fun to get 100%, although it is all contained in like one area. But in this game, you have to backtrack everything, and it's just like, the game's almost over. It's just like, it feels pointless to backtrack everything again. As fun as the extra, like, they do like little like challenges for like most of the upgrades, but I don't know, I just don't want to.
Wasn't Zebus destroyed? It like self-destructed?
I think the mother brain, like that research lab exploded, but I don't think the entire...
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. She just got out of Dodge because she was like, I'm out.
Yeah, it's not like the end of Super Metroid where SR-388, or, excuse me, Zebus actually explodes. SR-388 is Metroid 2's homeworld.
I'm trying my best to learn for a game that no one cares about the story for. Because I like story.
I like elements of the story. It's just, I don't know, it's just... there's more lore and more story than almost any other, like, Nintendo franchise, but you still want more. Although I will say that Dread is pretty satisfying in that regard. In terms of just being, like, the ultimate... It feels like the ultimate fan game. Like, they, like, pull elements from, like, every mainline, like, Sakamoto Metroid, other than Other M, which is awesome.
Did Sakamoto make it?
He produced it. I don't think he even directed it, but he did definitely oversee a lot of it.
That's cool. That's a...
But yeah, unfortunately, like, Sakamoto's probably last directing role is Other M.
Oh.
It's like, I don't hate Sakamoto. It's just like, it's just unfortunate that that's his final thing. Hello?
Is he, like, never gonna do it again, or...?
Hey, he's really old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Just like Shigeru Miyamoto's last directing role is probably going to be Star Fox Zero, and that game's god-awful.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah! What do you think Sakurai's gonna make after Smash is done? Or I guess Smash is done, right? There's no more characters?
Yeah, Ultimate's done. I don't know if he's going to direct another game. He has said in interviews that he doesn't think that people... he doesn't think that Smash can be a good series without him, which is a little self-conceited, but it's also possibly true.
He made it, right?
Yeah, he directed all the games.
Okay. I believe the man.
It's just that every single Smash Brothers, he's always gone on record in like interviews of being like, "This is the last one." It's just kind of like Kojima saying it for Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
And then it's never true. I would like to save. So if you could stop spawning, that'd be great. Thank you.
At least there's a chance of it, unlike all my favorite Konami series.
I mean, I don't think Nintendo's gonna let... I mean, Smash Bros. Ultimate sold like almost 30 million copies.
Yo,
it's probably like raked in $1 billion just from DLC too. They're not letting it go.
It came out 3 years ago. Someone said that the other day, and I was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We literally still sell it like all the time. Still, you know, whenever we get brand new copies in, they always sell within the week. You know, I can't imagine. Like you said, 30 million copies. Like I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and the craziest thing is that, I mean, Ultimate has like $50 of DLC.
Did you download all the DLC?
Yeah, and I barely play the game.
RIP! Ooh, that's cool. What was the very last character?
Sora.
Nice.
A lot of people are mad about it for some reason, but I think the only thing that kind of irks me about it is Sora's like barely a Nintendo character. Like every game is on PlayStation. It's like, what games are even on Nintendo platforms? It's like 358 over 2 days, which is bad. Recoded, which is also bad. And then, like, 1, 2, and 3 are PlayStation. 3 came out for Xbox.
Yeah, when I think
I guess, like, the games technically came out on Switch, but not really, because they're like, the cloud versions.
When I think of Sora, I do not think Nintendo at all.
Yeah, it's sort of like, I don't know. You have, like, Snake. I think the weirdest one was they put the Persona 5 protagonist as a DLC character, and, like, at the time, he was not on the Switch. None of the Persona games at all were on Nintendo platforms, other than Persona Q. Who cares about a Persona Q? So that felt weird, and I don't know.
You know, if they wanted to put a Nintendo character in there...
Persona 5 still isn't on the Switch.
Oh my god.
It only Strikers is, and Strikers is like a god-awful Dynasty Warriors piece of garbage.
Cool. You know what Nintendo character they should put on? Alex from Eternal Darkness.
That'd be awesome.
There you go. What if their ability was, like, their, like, ultimate was they turned into one of the other characters, or turned into,
Oh yeah, I'd be really disappointed if the moveset wasn't, like, based off of all the protagonists, and, like, they, like, take over Alex's body just for, like, that one move.
What's Pius Augustus was the bad guy?
Yeah. Well, it's not... Pius is just, like, a vessel for, like, the outer gods.
Right. But still... You just literally call Ulyaoth in as the ultimate smash. Cool.
I mean, even Alex is affiliated with one of the outer gods. It's, I mean, they're not allies. They're just, like, working together, kind of.
Can you please play that game again?
I will. I just have to, finish it 3 times so we can get the true ending.
Yeah. Is there a case of lightning in a bottle, like, more so than Eternal Darkness?
I don't think so. I think Silicon Knights were genuine hacks, and
yeah, but then they just make like a
Eternal Darkness is like one of my favorite, like, possibly my favorite horror game of all time. Possibly one of my favorite games of all time. It's like, I don't know where.
Well, I mean, I think anyone would agree that it's a top 100 game of all time. I would go as far to say it's pretty easily a top 50 and probably top 25.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't put it in my top 10, but I'd definitely put it in my top 50.
But like, everything else they did was like garbage. It's crazy. And I watched the Matt McMuscle's What Happened on Too Human, and it's like, how did the company that made Eternal Darkness make that? I know everyone makes stinkers sometimes, but come on, you know? It blows me away. Boom! There's some times where, like, companies generally make pretty lame stuff and then once in a while make something good, you know? But not like that.
Yeah, especially, like, their immediate next project was Twin Snakes, and they were, like, so hell-bent on, like, changing it for no reason. It's like, go away, Silicon Knights.
And people generally don't like that one.
Yeah, because, I mean, there's a lot of things bad about it. Like, they recorded all the performances, and I don't know why, but the voice actors, even, like, David Hayter, like, just phoned it in. They sound terrible.
Big oof.
Although, another thing that's kind of funny is apparently MGS1 David Hayter had a cold when he was recording his original lines for MGS1. And, like, MGS1, like, Snake is one of my favorite voice performances of all time. And, like, apparently David Hayter had a cold, which might have, like, actually made him sound better, so that's another, like, funny coincidence.
I love that. That's awesome. Oh, Kojima. Death Stranding came out 2 years ago?
Didn't it come out 2018?
I don't... Yeah, maybe.
I kind of forget. It might have been 2019.
Yeah,
it's probably 2019 now.
Late 2019. So it's been literally over 2 years. What... Has he started anything? That's a lot of time to not start something.
Director's Cut came out.
Yay.
Oh. Well, I guess we're doing this. So this is one of the weirdest final bosses in Metroid in its entirety. I don't even understand what it is.
This is the final boss?
Yeah, it's Mecha Ridley, but like, why is there Mecha Ridley?
Hello, I am Ultimecia. I am from the future. Yo, but this music slaps. I'm a little confused on what his weak spot is.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. Also, super missiles absolutely destroy him, so as long as I don't miss too many shots, he is dead in, like, I think 3 more missiles. Actually, probably 1 more.
This is the final boss?
Yeah, it's so easy and so weird. That's it.
This is the final... Oh my god.
And, like...
I like this last part.
You watched me play this. I picked up so little things. I picked up the super missiles directly in my path, and that's it. You just need to, like... I think it's, like, direct 5 super missiles, and then he's dead.
What is this, Resident Evil? Get it? I don't.
Excuse me, Spencer. Super Metroid predated Resident Evil 1 by 2 years.
That's true. What is this? Super Metroid?
Well, every game, yeah. It's sort of like the Link to the Past syndrome, where Super Metroid was such an absolutely fantastic masterpiece that it's like the entire series is based off of like replicating it more than being its own thing. Even Dread suffers from it.
Except for Prime. That did its own thing.
Yeah, obviously with a 3D environment they had to do it. But still, the power-ups in Prime, there's barely anything like genuinely new. It's just retrofitting things to 3D. Although, that's selling Prime short. I love Prime. Like, Prime 1 is one of my favorite FPS. It's my favorite FPS of all time.
Speaking of FPS, you know which one I gotta play soon? Gotta finally cut it off my list. Probably for LPs. System Shock 2. I've never played it. And I love Bioshock 1. And I love games like that. So I really ought to learn it and just...
I wasn't listening.
System Shock 2.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I played System Shock 2 a long time ago. Probably like 10 years ago. That game was pretty fun, but it is pretty, I don't know how to word it.
1998.
Yeah, it's like, it's very like... It's a game that feels like it, like, PC elitists would love it just because it's, like, obtuse in a bad way, and in a good way. It's like a... I forget what they call them. Realistic Sims. That's not exactly it, but it's some sort of word like that for the genre.
Okay.
Immersive Sim, that's it. There's barely any immersive Sims, and, like, Immersive Sims, the genre, has, like, such a, like, cursed history. Because any company that makes an immersive sim game always go bankrupt.
What's an example of an immersive sim?
Like Thief, System Shock 2.
Hitman?
No.
No. Maybe I'm missing it. Like the difference. Like Deus Ex?
Yes, Deus Ex is a immersive sim.
Okay.
That's another company that went under.
Okay.
All right, we're done.
Yeah, cool. We did it, boys. Now you're literally in a sand crab.
Yeah, I guess Samus's original ship just dies in this game. I guess you could just make another one, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like making a prequel, or it's like making a Star Wars 4 remake. And, like, one of the things that they add is just like, oh, the,
Millennium Falcon.
The Millennium Falcon just explodes, and they get another one.
You got 45%. Does it show you? Yeah, it has to show you the percentage.
Yeah.
Nice ending.
I don't think these credits are too long, but
That's the ending.
This game, I think I proved my point with whether you agree with it or not. But I like this game, but I wish it was a little bit more.
Yeah.
If they just made Zebus, like, bigger, and, I mean, they could even change stuff. They could add something new, in terms of, like, a new antagonist, or, like, a new space pirate general, other than, like, Kraid. And I think that's what kind of Metroid suffers from. It's like, you just have to hit the same beats over and over and over. It's like, gotta have Ridley, gotta have Kraid. Dread doesn't have Ridley, which is surprising, but it does have Kraid for some reason.
Yeah, and that ending, really, I mean, it just ends.
Yeah.
Like you just walk into a room.
Yeah, I don't know if this game was rushed or whatever, but I mean,
because even something like any of the Castlevania 2D games, and I assume Super Metroid, like there's like a looming area before you go to the end where you're like, oh crap, this is the end. Like, you just know. That, if you didn't know, you'd have no idea. You would, like, assume, because you got the fancy suit, that it would end at some point, but then you're, like, just in there and you're like, oh, cool, it's a Mecha Ridley. What do I do now? Gotta escape. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just kill it, you escape in 5 minutes, even though, I don't know, you already escaped the first time, so doing it again is just like, oh, okay. F. Satoru Iwata.
Oh, yeah. F to Iwata. He always seemed like a good dude.
And yeah, I think you were, like, literally exactly correct, because I think when I finished today, my item collection was like 49%, but I definitely collected less.
Oh, crap.
So I would not be surprised if it's literally 45%. Hey, Samus and the bird people.
Cool. Please. Let's go. Show me that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Samus. Whoa.
I think you get a different pose.
But... Oh, okay. Hey, you know, for randomly guessing, that is not bad. See you next mission.
Alright, so in terms of Metroid, I'm not sure when I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do another Metroid 2 remake, the fan mod, and I'm going to do 100% for that game. So, might be in a couple months, might be a while from now, but I just wanted to do this game because, honestly, after I do this playthrough, I'm probably never touching this game again.
Well, thank you again, and just like it says in the game, we will see you next mission, whether it's Metroid or whatever else we throw up. We appreciate it, and also, see you next mission.